In this video, we're going to be talking about 4 ways you can utilize email marketing in your Shopify dropshipping business to make more money. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you don't know already, my name's Thomas. I make videos showing you guys how to make money online, how to achieve that lifestyle of freedom that we all want to achieve. So with that being said, guys, if you're interested in anything like that, please go down and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more. I post videos every other day. So let's jump right into email marketing for Shopify dropshipping. I say Shopify. You don't necessarily have to use Shopify. That's just probably the most popular way people or online stores that people use. I have experience with this, guys, so I'm not just talking about this stuff just to make content. I actually have experience with this type of stuff. Something that I actually don't do right now, but I have done and I'm totally open to doing in the future when I have more time. So I've done this myself, and I'm going to give you guys 4 ways that you can actually make more money by implementing email marketing. So when it comes to Shopify dropshipping and just dropshipping in general, people, when they use paid advertising, paid ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, whatever it is, Google ads, when it comes to those things, they can easily scale things up. Once you find a product that's winning, a price point that makes you a lot of money, a decent profit margin, and you're starting to make some money, and you can scale that up to make even more and more money, a lot of people are really content with that in a way where, yes, they're making more money by spending more money on ads, and that's great, and maybe they're hungry for money, which is great. But the problem is that they're not maximizing their potential. Now, some people don't use retargeting ads. Stay tuned for a future video on that. But also, people don't use email marketing because it's not fun. It's really not fun. It's not like a flashy thing where I can just put more money in and, I'll make more, right? I have to actually do the work, write the emails, or have someone or pay somebody to do that for me. So that's not something people really want to do. They want to just say, hey, I want to put more money in, get more money out. Well, maybe you can pay someone to do this. You'll get a ton more money out, guys. Trust me on that, because I know for sure this stuff does work. Now, the first way we're going to talk about here is actually exit intent. So what do I mean by exit intent? Exit intent, guys, if someone comes to your site, to your Shopify store, for example, and they click the X or their cursor hovers over the X, a pop-up you can have on the screen that'll pop up in the middle of the screen that'll get their attention saying, hey, 5% off if you use this code, or get this, or enter your email here, right? Enter your email here in this box, and we'll send you a one-time offer of 10% off, 5% off, whatever. You pick the number, and you send them a discount code to their email. So they get the email, they open up their email, they have to go to their email to get the code, so they become familiar with you. They see if it goes to spam, maybe they'll mark it, and they won't put it in spam, right? They get that email, and now they have that 5% discount code or 10% discount code. They can actually go in and buy whatever they were not going to buy because they were about to click the X on the page, right? So that is one way you could do it, and that's probably the most simple way people do it. There's tons of apps you can have installed on your store that are exit intents. I think some are free, some are paid. I would start with something free, see how it goes, and then eventually work up to something paid that's a little bit, less, spammy, if that makes sense. You don't want to be spammy when it comes to this because people don't like that. If something is simple, to the point, you write a little description of what they're going to get, talking about their email, they're going to get a discount. If you don't just say 10% off here. Like, no, you have to, be nice about it. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes. You don't, if you see something that's spammy, you're not going to actually put your email in. So that's the one way you can do it. All right, guys. So working our way down. So what's the next thing? This is someone who didn't necessarily buy just yet. Now, the next way we're going to talk about is abandoned carts. All right. So abandoned carts. That means somebody has added a product to their shopping cart, but did not actually go out and buy because you got their email. They went through the checkout process, or they're starting to go through that checkout process. They put their email in, but they did not actually go through and purchase the item. So if they put their email in, you guys can use the abandoned cart series or abandoned cart method. There's tons of ways. I think Shopify, from what I remember, they had their own thing where you can actually integrate this with an email autoresponder. So when someone goes into that abandoned cart list that kind of is generated, what happens is you can send them emails to get them back to their cart, to get them back to your site to go actually buy. Because maybe they were in the cart, maybe they forgot, maybe something came up, maybe the phone rang, whatever, and so they didn't actually go out and buy. So you can actually send them emails saying, hey, come back to your cart. Did you forget something? Are you interested in this? Do you want something else? And then maybe that's what you do day one, right? So day one, you say come back, right? You say come back. right? And that's day 1. And then maybe day 2, you say, hey, or maybe day 2 or 3, you got 5% off. 5% off. You give them a discount to come back, give them some more incentive to buy. And you guys can go all the way down through. Maybe you go up to 25% off, right? And you go down all the way through, and then maybe 20%, 5% off, you say, last call, right? Your cart is about to expire. Something like that, just to get these people to go back to their cart, to go back and actually maybe buy what they were actually set out to buy at one point. So this is a great way to maximize money, because let's say you spend $10 to acquire a customer, right? That's what the number is. Almost dropped that. That's the number you're averaging, guys. So you spend $10 to acquire a customer, okay? You can actually drive that cost down, because now you start implementing email marketing and you're starting to spend $9, $8, $7 to acquire a customer, because now you're converting more customers on the back end, customers that weren't buying initially, but you got their email, or you got them, you got their email somehow, and you're able to now sell to them on the back end. So it's going to lower your overall cost to acquire customers, so that makes sense. All right, guys, so the third way to do it is promotional emails. So when it comes to promotional emails, you can send out emails for holidays, right? You can do daily specials. Maybe you have a Saturday or holiday special. So do like daily special, right? So maybe you do like a, 4th of July sale, something like that. Give them 25% off. You pick them out, doesn't matter. And what you can do here is, as you start to build an email list, right? So as you get buyers, as people buy, as you get people on the exit intent, they give the email. As people you have the abandoned carts, you have those emails. All these people start to get pulled together, right? And now you can send out, now you have a list of people growing, and you can send out promotions, right? Daily specials, or guys, another promotion is a launch. Let's say you want to have, you want to launch a new product, right? You can do a launch, right? And sorry, I just changed colors randomly there. I'm not really sure why I did that, but besides the point. So you can have a launch. So let's say you have a new item that you just added to your store, you made a new description or whatever like that, right? Something like that. Now you can actually send out an email to your whole list and say, hey, we have this new thing. And let's say, for example, you're selling soccer equipment, right? You're selling soccer balls. Like you've been selling soccer balls this whole time, but now you've got cleats that you're trying to sell. Okay, so now you have these new cleats that are on your store. You can send out an email right away to these people. And when you have your Facebook pixel set up, which you probably do if you're getting into email marketing, now what you guys can do is take some of that pixel data that you get from that initial promotion of that page of that new product, and now you have some data to start with on finding new customers for people who are going to like those cleats and things like that. So launches are actually great because it's free, guys. You send out an email, it's completely free. You got to put in the work to write this, 5-10 minute email, whatever you want it to be, and you guys can make a ton of money just like that with the click of a button, guys. Send them an email. That's all it takes. All right, guys. So the fourth way, the last way that I'm going to show you here, is actually probably one of the most important things that I've actually learned myself when doing this. So what you want to have is an upsell email sequence. So an upsell email sequence, what that means is, let's say somebody buys a product, right? Let's say you're promoting all your ads, all your promotions are going towards the soccer balls, right? What you want to have in place is an upsell sequence that goes through however long you want. Now you can create these email sequences in your email autoresponder, which you can easily integrate with your Shopify store, all that type of stuff, because that's not too hard to do. So when it comes to an upsell email sequence, what you want to do is you want to send them things each day, each week, every other day, however you want to decide, and test this out. So what I actually did myself was I had one thing that I was selling. I think I was selling fishing line at one point. So I was selling fishing line, right? And what I would do is I would upsell people related products. So I had a fishing line, and then I had fishing hooks, and then I had maybe a fishing net, fishing hat, fishing accessories, right? And so I kept going down the line. So maybe day one, I say, hey, check out this new fish hook, right? So you have, day one, fish hook, for example, and then you go all the way down the line, right? And then you have day 10 let's say you have 10 related products. You give them the last thing, right? Or whatever it is. And the last thing for me, for example, was a hat, right? And so just like that, you're able to now make more money on the back end after someone bought one thing. Because if they bought one thing, chances are they're gonna probably be interested in things related to that one thing. So you can make more money off the back end. And then these things you don't even have to promote. You don't have to be running ads. You just have to have them on your store, have them sourced from China, wherever you're sourcing your products from, dropshipping wise. And once you do that, it's pretty much once someone enters your funnel, once someone buys one thing, you're gonna make more and more money. You know, because you're gonna have related products coming their way, and they're going to buy. A small percentage might do this, and the goal is up that percentage as much as possible. But you know that you're going to have a percentage of people who originally buy come through this upsell funnel, and they're going to buy more and make you more money for the cost of only acquiring one customer. So with that all being said, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. Hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully this makes you guys more money. Now, I know for a fact that it made me more money when I was dropshipping, so I know if you implement this, I know it can work, and I know it will make you guys money as long as you actually take action and do this stuff. It takes work, it takes paying someone to do it, or it takes you to actually go out and do it yourself if you don't want to pay for someone else to do it. So that's it, guys. Hopefully that helps. If it did, thumbs up this video, guys. I appreciate it so much if you do. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, making money online. Let me know in the comments also what you want to see. If you want to see more dropshipping type of stuff, affiliate marketing, just general making money online, whatever you want to see. I got a ton of stuff planned, but I'm open to suggestions. So guys, also subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Top 5 tips like always down below, first link, just in case you want to find out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.